point where pretty much everyone was laying on top of everyone. The girl who I was sort of laid out across her, and at the same time she was laid back across me. I don't know if she was actually whispering in my ear or if she was just sort of speaking to herself, but she sort of said, "We're all going to die." And I know at one point I was thinking, look, maybe I should just turn my mobile phone on quickly, ring home and say goodbye.
Joel Lindsey from Sydney had run the bar at the Taj Palace Hotel for 5 months and was giving a customer change when the gunfire began.
I've just seen people running everywhere. People started charging into the actual bar for their life. One other colleague, the head chef, he also came out into the back of the bar, and I just sort of told him, look, follow me, and we ran back out into the car park below the Taj.
He doesn't know how, but Chef Banzi later died, and for that he blames himself.
Yeah, he came down with me in the car park. Like, unfortunately, he'd probably be alive today if he didn't actually follow me. But
why do you say that?
Oh, he would have probably ended up in Zodiac Grill, where everyone, I'm pretty sure everyone got out of there.
He moved to the Chambers bar, where the 150 sheltering there got news of the carnage unfolding. The media soon learned many influential Indians were among them, but so did the gunmen.
Suddenly there were sort of cries of "gunmen, run." As far as I'm concerned, like, they're out for a killing spree. I don't think hostages was their goal. I think it was a high death count recorded on the media.
They opened fire on the hostages, killing one, wounding another. The survivors lay flat on top of each other, with gunfire getting slowly closer until morning.
A soldier eventually comes into the room and he tells everyone to pull their hand up, and he asks if there's any terrorists in the room.
It was 9 o'clock on Thursday morning. The siege was ongoing, but they were being led out through the battered hotel corridors.
The guy in front of me, as we were walking down the stairs, had his mobile phone go off, and the soldier all panicked, "Get it off, get it off." So obviously they were right around us. There's glass everywhere, there's bullet shells, there's blood. I've heard that, particularly up in the banquets halls, there's apparently the main hall, like, there's about 30 bodies there. Apparently in another room there were about 20 bodies. Around the poolside, apparently there were bodies everywhere. And I know that one guy who regularly works night shift and sometimes serves me dinner and things, I know I saw him get carried out, shot. I believe he was still breathing as he got carried out.
The gunmen knew the hotel layout well, and Joel told me they may have got jobs working there.
I've heard that a couple of the guys came from the bakery, that had worked in the bakery.
Who'd you hear that from?
I can't remember off the top of my head. I think it was one of the staff.
Is there a particular moment in this whole ordeal that sticks in your mind?
Probably the moment where I actually got out, and we'd actually sort of got out of the hotel, and a sort of few people have been loaded up onto a few buses, and then a bunch of other people are trying to get into another bus, and everyone, and this is like when we're outside of the hotel underneath the foyer, and one of the buses had come up onto the road, and some people sort of go up and they go to hop in that bus, and suddenly they open fire, and some people are desperately trying to get into the bus and just to get away, and yeah, some people run. Look, I still don't feel safe.
Do you think you can ever go back in the Taj?
Look, it's a funny question, because, like, I love that hotel. That hotel is magnificent. I can't answer whether I'd come back at the moment. It's like, one thing says sort of like when they reopen, they're going to need sort of experienced people to help them out. But yeah, like whether I could actually go in and work, having seen and known what's happened in there, and ever feel safe in there, is a completely different story.